right? And he said, yeah, okay, so then what? And I said, well, if you lost a man by when? He said, if you lost another man by 500,000, what would you go? I'd play on from there. I said, if you lost two men by 500,000, what would you do? And he goes, I'd go home then. I said, okay, well, when you get to 500,000, I'll come and tap you on the shoulder if you lost two men. And he said, no, I get it, because it came from saying he was going to go home and not play again. And I said,
Yeah, right.
Jeff, if you go home and play again, that's fine. But what would you prefer, to go home on 770,000, or would you rather go home knowing you got 850? He said 850. If I toss it up in the air, what we want? Heads is 850, tails is 770.
Yep.
What do you want? And he goes, tails. I said, why? He goes, because I'm tired. I said, no, that's not the question. Would you rather? And he goes, I'd rather 850. I said, well, play again. He goes, but I'm too tired for it. I said, look, you just got to get 150, because we're watching someone play. And I said,
Yeah.
that was Danny.
Yep.
I said, look, you can do all this. Danny's doing what you know you can do.
Yeah.
And he's got to get to 150 without losing man. He was probably at like 126. He got to 150.
Yeah. All day long, no less.
Yeah, and this will all be on the stream. I said, got to 150. I said, well, you can do that. And he started seeing the logic of it. I said, but don't make yourself play a game that's a losing game.
Yeah.
So he's got to get to 150. And he'll think, oh, good. And I said, I said, no one does eating competitions. Like if I said to you, you came to a show or something, like a wedding, and started handing around sausage rolls, I said to him, and at the end of it, you look at how many sausage. You might have ate 4 big sausage rolls this big, but I said, here's some hors d'oeuvres, and hand you a plate of 4 big sausage rolls. Well, I don't want that many. But if you just chip away at it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So I said, just don't make yourself play something just to the end for no reason. If you think it's not going well, just go home.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So anyway, and then he said, I'm going to go play again.
Yep.
And he said, why? I said, he said,
You talked him into it, Phil.
No, because he said, you're just doing my head in. I said, no, like merit where it's, credit where it's due. You're going to play because you think it's not a bad idea. So,
You're doing my head in. Oh, Gaff. Wow.
Anyway, so
it's pretty amazing. I was just.
Alan's finally having a good game.
Yeah, having a fantastic game. He's done really well. Like, I think there have been a couple of disappointments, like there is with any game of DK, but overall, very solid gameplay, very consistent.
The only thing is he hasn't had many men.
That's you can go a long way on one man.
Yeah, he can. Yeah.
Anyone, yeah, even my
anyone.
PB lately. I
Yeah.
had 450k for my last man, which was
that was
pretty
great.
good.
So now we're in. What are all the Stallisms, Starlisms? What are your Alanisms?
There's too many.
What are some? Lit.
The fuck is one.
The fuck. Testes.
Yeah.
Well, there's all these weird ones, but there's always just a burp. He blows off and it's Brian Allen.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, odd one.
There's fuck, Jeff.
So he's got to go home now.
Yeah, 150k. Time to go home.
See, do you want me to? He's tapping
Tap
him on the shoulder. He hadn't forgotten. He can't hear me from here.
He went the shoulder tap. Yep.
But I'd say, look, that's
Context.
up to you. Round it up, round it down, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Round it down, go home. Round it up, you're still in.
It's all a numbers game, Jeff.
But so he's got to think about it, See.
Oh, he's in a tough spot. Actually, that's all right. That Firefox gave him a little bit of room. Yeah, another one for Alan is what da.
Yeah, what da.
That's like one of my favourites. And the problem is that when I start saying them, I can't stop using them. So then, a lot of the community here would.
So who was on the stream out of curiosity? Who's tuned in?
Quite a few people.
Was Wes there or George Riley?
There are probably a few people tuning in. I know Kib must have got home, so he was there commenting. Kibby was there.
Oh, Kibby. Well, he's a local.
Mikoba. Dallas Taylor was there saying hello really quick. Jammy, who's a Canadian DK player. The chat was a bit more slow, but we are heading towards the tail end of the evening. For us, so.
Do you ever hear from Vincent LeMay?
He pops up every now and then. But
does he still keep in touch? Like, does he actually watch a few games? He's not
yeah,
playing
yeah,
anymore. He's busy with a family.
I think that he's tuned into a couple of Matt's games. Not all the time, but every now and then. Yeah. Well. You off? Is that your belt, Luke? Yeah. So we've got.
Hey, pass us the belt over. Let's
turn it. Let's turn it on.
Yeah, bring it over and turn it on.
Yeah, lit.
The lit bell. The lit bell. I thought it was just decoration, but it actually.
No. It's.
When I first got it, there's a little. Hang on.
There's a switch here on the front. On the front, right?
I think it's here. There's a little. There it is.
Oh, look at that.
Hang on, I'll do it again. So.
Make him flash at all?
Hang on, I'll just switch it off again. So. Oh, there you go. See it flash. And that. That's another flash, and then you've got that's all.
Wow.
Flashy.
Wow.
And there was the other one was a different sort of stroke. But I don't know what these.
Pretty amazing.
I don't know if these buttons do anything. I think they're just.
This is battery powered, yeah?
Yeah. No, it's just magical.
Well, I didn't notice a power supply. Like I meant like double A's, and compared to like using something like a little power brick, which
just here.
So there you go. That was my question. I probably could have asked that better. No. You're right to call me on it, Phil.
Sorry, I said something stupid earlier. I said it's my birthday this year. I meant to say it's my 50th this year. Anyway, yeah, mine too. Well done, Phil. Yes, that's pretty sweet belt, isn't it? Pretty different from the last one. Fits in with the art, the sort of side of it.
Can I have a quick look?
Yeah, the front's there. Yeah, go for it. Sure. Sorry, I don't know if anyone was hearing me then. I didn't hold the mic up.
That's okay. We got some of it, but yeah, I was just looking at the few different functions of it, and any idea what? There's a joystick on it. What the?
What the? Fuck.
The fuck?
It's that time of the night.
It's crazy time of the night for us.
So what are we've
gone all day.
Is it 4 or 5? We've got 4 kill screens now. Is that right?
We've got 4 kill screens so
Danny,
far. Yeah.
And Kibby. Is Pelly playing at all? Oh, yeah, there he is.
Yeah. Greg's still playing, and so we've got. I'll take you down the row. Maybe next year what we can do is get some wireless mics, and we can walk you down the...
Yeah, that's what we hoped to have, some roaming camera, but they just couldn't get it done this year.
Yeah. It's I think we're extremely lucky with what we have this year already, and thank you to everybody who's put in such a huge effort with it. It's been incredible.
Had a good chat with Mark Bell earlier on here. It was great.
Yep.
Yeah, we were talking about different things regarding
an interesting
proficiency
man, Mark.
and stuff. Yeah. Like he has interests that interest me around finding an aspect of proficiency in video games, not expert skill and mastery like TG stuff, but just like, that scores are this, that's really hard, but just where's the proficiency level that gives you a clear indication of capability on tracks,
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like we took a game that you're familiar with, you think, well, where does it sit? What would demonstrate that well?
Sorry, just popping the much admired belt there. Sorry, been a long day. I've actually got a pretty sore back.
Sit back.
Yeah.
On the couch.
I should, yeah. That's. I hear couches are good for that sort of thing, for lounging.
Oh yeah, why don't you lie back then?
I don't know.
Do it.
Who knows? I think maybe it's because our cables were a little tangled. I must have just started sitting forward, but we'll make it work. So, if you don't mind, could you refresh me on the question?
What question?
We were talking about Mark Bell and what you were discussing with him, and the things
yeah. So we were talking about proficiency on.
Oh man, narrowly avoided a pie there.
I don't know to what end, but basically arcade games. Up to where in arcade, I don't know. But I suppose, just thinking about classic arcade games, not strictly, but what we were sort of thinking about.
Yep.
And just trying to see how do you do the assessment on a game to sort of indicate some level of proficiency. So I said, if you take it like a driving license, no one has to show mastery. You just got to show, are you fit to drive a car?
Yep.
So the problem for me is inviting people into tournaments where you're setting them up for failure. Like this, it's not setting them up, but the skill set required, which is good, you still should have those, but how do you have other ones to help expanding out? So let's say level 3, like yesterday, surprise, the previous winners who are from Australia and New Zealand finished first, second and third.
Yep.
And you think, well, that should be said. That's accurate, but it didn't mean that the tournament wasn't competitive. There were lots of good games being played.
Yep.
And people, but even then, but at that level 3, you're seeing stuff that 1 million point players do by picking up bottom hammer and all doing the sort of stuff that you wouldn't normally see them do because there's no requirement to do that.
Yeah.
So building a track that actually allows players to exercise certain high proficiencies, or just proficiency in various aspects of a game without having to play for 2 hours. So it's setting it. So and I was talking to Steve Riding,
Yep.
Yep.
Pinball player.
Pinball player, and he plays arcade. And he was saying the problem with the arcades for him is to bring the, like he plays the Australian Arcade Championship, but doing something is he can't win. Now that's not a reason for not playing, but the requirement to get good enough to even be competitive is so difficult. And I said, well, the only game I can think of, and everyone knows the answer, is Robotron, because it's more like a pinball, which is, when I spoke to Eugene Jarvis, there's, you know, the random number generator that he kept putting into the game created more variables.
Yep.
So if someone stepped up and said, what do you do in this game? Just run and shoot. There's a few other things, but nothing really amazing to sort of go and get some huge advantage unless you're good enough to actually do those things by actually getting around to save all the Mikeys and Daddies and Mummies.
Yep.
So we were talking about that sort of stuff and saying, well, where do you look at these tracks to sort of see that demonstration? Like how much, like in your case, how much double dragon have you got to play? You know, like
that's
a difficult one to probably assess.
and it varies from game to game when you're talking like that. Like, I don't know. Oh, jeez, Jeff. So it's good to see Alan on his 611 K at the moment, which is fantastic. Yeah,
I'd love if he kill screened.
That would be really great. I'd be so happy for him.
That'd be great. Big Al.
Big. Let's go.
And same with Jeff. I'd love to see both these guys kill screen.
Yeah, I think Jeff can pretty much produce a kill screen anytime, anywhere. Look at that, far out.
Who are you watching?
Amazing. I was just watching Jeff with his
barrels,
with his control on barrels there. So he's just got to a certain level with his game where he's comfortable, and he's got that level of accuracy, particularly on things like barrel boards. That even watching him play on that Pies level before, and he was getting chased, and just the amount of finesse that he's got in his game is really amazing. Alan's in this shit. Dear.
No.
GG Alan. Well done. Hey, GG Alan. Well done. That was pretty good. 620.
He should go home now.
Well done, Alan.
I mean, I'm saying that in a good way. Like, it's a good score.
Yeah.
He can do better, but just don't torment us. Have a rest.
I agree. Yeah, look, it's at that point in the evening now where I think a lot of people have been playing the whole of the damn day to try and do the best that they can. And if you're pulling out something like that at 9:30 at night, unless you can do something within the next hour and a half.
Well, what's a kill screen? Isn't it closer to 2 hours?
Yeah, it's about 2 hours 15 to 2 hours 30.
It's a hard shutdown at 11, so
yeah,
we just switch off.
Yeah.
So see, Jeff's can fit it in, you know.
Yeah.
Or whatever his score he gets at that point, that's where it's going to sit, you know. So he's got to, if he has some amazing score, that it just stops at 11 o'clock, you know. Yep. That's the score he's going to submit.
Just got the nod from Alan when he went past. He's happy with it.
Yeah, he should be, because he's had some pretty poor scores for him, you know.
Yeah. Considering what he can do,
like 400, 300, stuff like that. So
yep.
There's nothing wrong with, 620,000.
Oh, it's amazing. I just got a photo sent to me from my wife with my son holding his two medals from the juniors comp today.
Oh, so what did he come in?
Came second today.
Nice one.
So yeah.
Did they get many kids playing?
Yeah, I think there was maybe 11 kids.
Oh, nice
something.
one. Yeah,
which was great.
So not that this interests me in any way, but just to sort of have a nod to those. Like, I mean, it's good that all the kids complete. But so, what were the ranking? Who came first, second, third? What was it?
So Tig, that's Aaron Rayner's bloke. So he's 15, I think. Yeah. And
so what's it, under 16s? I think. Isn't it?
Yeah. And my boy's 7. So
wow,
he's
cool.
He came second, which was cool. Yes, I think he got 17K.
Yeah.
And Tig, it's some of the games that I played today after that first game. There are I copped deaths like before that number. So yeah, completely agree.
And who came third? You don't know.
I think I don't know the young bloke's name. He got about 15,800 or something like that. So he was nipping at Henry's heels.
Yeah. And what was his second trophy or award for?
One was I think the top 5 got like a participation little medallion, and 1, 2, and 3 got all got the gold, silver, and bronze.
Oh, nice one. Yeah.
So yeah, he was really happy with it. My wife just sent me that photo saying he wants to wear his medal to bed. Very very proud parent moment. I didn't I didn't want to go pushing my boy into playing Kong, but I mentioned it earlier on the stream, Phil, that because we've got so many cabs downstairs and that curiosity killed the cat, he wanted to have a couple of games and had some interest in it. And then when I mentioned that there was a juniors competition here that he'd be able to take part in, he immediately jumped on Switch and started practicing up, which was, and it was all off of his own steam. I had no impact on that, so
no harm done.
Yeah, he just really happy for him that he was able to achieve something good from his own work today, and I think that'll go a long way with him. So.
On all that, actually, people have a peculiar fear around or anxiety around video games with kids.
Yeah.
And I'm a former teacher. It's a strange one. Of course, there's some people who have obsessive personalities.
Yeah.
And I've got an obsessive personality. And a lot of people do. But I don't have an addictive one.
Yeah.
So there's people who do it. They're going to find themselves getting hooked onto all sorts of things. I'm not trying to oversimplify that position.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah.
Now, but I think that there is an enormous gamut of games out there, and some of them can offer all sorts of things. Like my daughter, she likes to play certain games on the Switch, and there's this one game she plays, which is I'm trying to remember the name of it before. It's a Nintendo game. It's a really pop game, and it sort of has this world that the kids play on. That you have a little avatar, and you have
like Kelflings or something like that.
Something was it something country or.
Yeah. Animal Crossing. Maybe.
Animal Crossing, that's it.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing.
Got that for my son beginning of the pandemic because we thought it'd be a big
same thing. Yeah.
He never played it once.
No, she loved it. And you go around and catch fish and insects, and they're all scientific names and that. And there's this one part where you have this art dealer, like he's clearly he's selling fake artwork and that. You have to, and it's only certain times of the night. Like it's sort of set out so you exhaust the game, and go, you can't play anymore. So we'd sometimes, my wife would have to say, she wants me to, because she'd be in bed, because I want to go see it. So she'd get it, and then, or so I don't know, I can't remember. It wasn't that late. So she'd have a go at whatever it was, and you have to try and identify if the artworks are fake or not. And so it'd have something like the Mona Lisa with a wristwatch on and things like that. You know? So you'd say, well, wristwatches didn't exist then. They were an invention around World War One or something. They didn't. They were fob watches before that, and catching fish, and they had all these different names and pictures, and all those things go into a big museum and zoo kind of thing. So like a menagerie and stuff, and then there were museum pieces like fossils, and you end up building different dinosaurs with their Latinate names and all that. So she really got into it,
That's actually that's a really great way to bring some educational elements into a game. Actually.
Yeah. But some games can just be fun, as well, and there's nothing wrong with having fun, and I think it's.
I noticed, Phil, that it's actually Luke Bushell that Jeff is making some weird hand statements. Maybe his Domino's pizza's arrived. I don't know. But Dak and I were saying before that he was on the phone to someone. We said that he was probably calling Domino's for pizza. But
where's Luke?
So Luke's actually on the cab that Alan's at. So I'm just going to go and change the text on that.
I see. Yeah, okay, no worries.
So
yeah, cool.
Give us 2 shakes. I'll be right back.
Just don't walk off with your headphones, buddy.
I'll try not to.
Rip your ears off. I'm glad Luke's come in. There was talk that he might not be here. So it'd be good to see another big score or another solid score go up. As good as Alan's score was, it would have been, it's always better to see a bigger score, but it's certainly a lot better than what he's playing. I'd love to see Jeff put a really big score up. He's been getting so many kill screens leading up to the con-off. So maybe with less people around and distraction, it might feel a bit more like playing at home, which would be good. Just get settled and relaxed and play on. Another early start tomorrow for me with the finals, and I'm here all week for the Australian Arcade Championship for Saturday, and I fly back to Melbourne on the Sunday. And Carl Jobst will be here on the Saturday, I think. He's got what I thought was speedrun games, but they're not. So there's a Super Mario Kart and a GoldenEye from 64, the Nintendo 64, but it's but they're not speedruns, so that was which is fine. It's just naturally I thought it would be speedrunning with his clear, enormous knowledge and And from what I understand, he was a speedrunner himself, on Doom and things like that, I think very early on. But I love his programming. Like, it's really top-notch journalism, like the depth of information and just clear demonstration, like the analytical explanation and demonstration of why those things happen and occur. And he really does it. They seem lengthy, but they're required to be that length. And also his evaluation on things, the way he actually sort of gives an explanation of why these things are difficult and why they need to be respected. Well, for those gamers who really excited by this sort of stuff, like why such a score demands such attention. I'm amazed at speedrunning, actually. I didn't realise these guys were playing some of these speedruns for over a decade to sort of shave off seconds and stuff like that. What's the one on the Nintendo, the NES, and it's like 4-2 or something, right? I remember looking into that, and what was it? I think it was on a YouTube clip, and it was astounding how long these guys have been playing for to do this. And often you watch these guys, and they're doing it for so long, and often when they finish, they kind of have a sort of euphoric moment where they just sort of tear up. They just can't. They're just a bit overwhelmed by the finally getting there after months or weeks or hours or years. I don't know what, but then there's sudden sort of enormous relief and of finally getting there. When pies go like this, I'm just watching Jeff's screen here, it just gives me anxiety of sorts, sort of juggling back and forth. But those players like Jeff, they have a patience to be able to sort of find their way through it. Pies is a weird one. I was saying before, often when sitting here, with others, it gets the least kind of interest if there's some screen opposite. Often just turn your attention to that. I'm not giving much attention to Luke's game at the moment. Not being disrespectful, Luke is sort of pretty early on in the game. I think he's just at level 3 now, isn't it? And why through the day the levels are quite blurry on the screen. So we're at level 3 and level 9. I'll see if I can get Neil Cairns over. Neil! Neil. Hey Neil, how are you, mate?
Yeah, good, Phil.
There's quite a few people on. Well, I don't know. The US audience is sort of waking up to their Saturday morning
Breakfast Kong.
Breakfast Kong Club.
Yeah.
That's something for Jacob. The Breakfast Kong Club.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
much of a thing, really. Oh, g'day, mate. How's it going, mate?
So,
how was your last game then? Just another warm? You just having a bit of a fiddle around? Because your score's good. I was surprised to see you back on there. Because what did you get? 700? What was it?
714.
Yeah, what did you play? You just wanted to play again?
Going for trying to get a kill screen. I was hoping to get that. The game before, I had a 400k first man and just too tired for it. Made bad mistakes. They're all on my part. Just a bit exhausted from the day, but that's okay. It was good to play. I just wanted to play with knowing that I was in the final because I didn't know that before. Yeah. With the pressure off, and it was still good to get. Still feel, yeah.
You won't play again now, though, surely.
No, it's past time.
No, I realise that. But you're not even going to go and say, I just want to let's have a quick game to level 3. What's the point?
No.
What's the bloody point?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so, I'm going to get out of here well, I'll leave when it's time to leave, but go and have a big sleep.
Yeah, definitely. All ready for our breakfast show in the morning.
9 in the morning. You were good for the...
yeah.
What have we got?
9 o'clock pre-show.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't do today that I'd hoped to do was have some pinballers on. I had a few, but I was going to have a lineup of some of the girl players because we don't get many. Just to talk about the culture in the pinball,
Yeah.
how many girls? Because there's a lot of girls playing. We just don't get that in arcade. And
I take it didn't work out today.
just got busy with stuff, and they're busy. Like I put it down there, hoping might get him. So Saturday, Danny's got his retirement. I thought this retirement speech was today, but I forgot. So it's tomorrow.
it was
No, it was
today.
today. Sorry, I'm on Saturday. Sorry, Sunday. He did do it. All right, here we go. So, Sunday, 8 o'clock. Well, no, not 9 o'clock. So I don't think you're going to come at 8 o'clock. So I'll be to do the summary of the qualifying day today, and then into the pre-show.
Yep.
And then we'll do the finals rules. We'll explain that. And number of qualifiers. And we're going to look at previous winners, and that'll include the US players as well. So Estelle and Billy. Estelle Gonifit and Billy Mitchell. We're going to look at some of those scores.
Yeah, definitely.
That'll be fun. We won't reveal anything yet. Well, we can, but we'll just wait till tomorrow. Unless you want to do it now.
No,
Nah.
we'll wait for tomorrow. Wait until everything's wrapped up in nice little bow, and we can.
What I will say interesting here is that how international our leaderboard is. So Shane Saul, Australia. Estelle Gonifit, USA. Billy Mitchell, USA. Andrew Barron, New Zealand. Matt Tecchio, Australia. So that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Be good to get some more North Americans out. Talking about Vincent LeMay before from Canada. Be cool to get someone out again.
yeah, definitely.
I'd like to get Johnny Bond back out. I reckon we should try and put a little bit of cash together. And
Yeah,
try
someone
and-
pass around the hat, and we'll, we'll
it's not-
contribute.
there's enough offers to get him out here, help him get out here.
That's
Johnny.
a GoFundMe. I would be willing to be a part of.
Well, I think it's simpler than that. Just say, look, it's going to cost this much. If he got here, he's going to have plenty of places to stay. It's not a problem. If he can have the time off work, he doesn't have to worry about staying somewhere.
Yeah,
And he has to stay somewhere, and then just get him out here and tell him to practice up, give him plenty of notice, bring
Yep.
his best game.
sounds good.
Yep.
Jeff
Johnny.
Sutter going again.
Yeah. I sort of had a chat with him and saying, I was talking about it before about sort of encouraging him, not pushing him, but just saying, well, what's your logic here of not playing or do playing? Anyway, I won't go through it. I've already been through it, but he said, yeah, I'll go again,
Yep.
and so see what happens.
Well, hopefully he gets the kill screen and pushes himself up the bracket a bit
Yeah.
safer. So our
What's Luke Bushell's PB? Do you know?
900k, 900.
Oh, really? That's solid, isn't it?
Yeah, he was a part of the highest head-to-head Kong-off game in history.
What was that one?
It was against Shane Saul
When?
2 years ago. Yeah.
All right. I don't think I've spoken much to Luke. Don't know why. Does he not? I don't think I've ever even had him on the chat, like on the on the commentaries.
Yeah, right. It's just having a look at scores.
Is Sean over there playing?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Do you know what he's sitting on?
No, I'm just having a look.
I think he's sitting on a stool.
411, I think.
But he's got another game going, hasn't he?
Yeah. So he's trying to amp up that. So we're actually 100,000 off what we were expecting qualifying to be.
So what's the second bottom score?
I'll have to find out.
I thought you just did find out. How'd you make that calculation then?
The second lowest score is Jack Philippi.
Yeah.
Congrats again, because I shouldn't say congrats yet. Still lots of players playing.
So what is the score?
For Jack.
Yeah.
Just having a quick look. 426.
So what position is the lowest? What position is 500,000? The first 500,000 point score. Where's that sit?
Yeah, I'll find out for you.
'Cause I want to put the score up, but someone's deactivated the button. Someone's fiddled with it over there while Kibby's not here. Someone without permission or know-how has interfered with the intel.
I blame Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron did it. He's not even here, and he did it.
speaking of Aaron, it might have been he might be the lowest. He might be the lowest 500.
Oh, okay.
I'll have a look at that.
The first 500, or the lowest
he's
500.
the lowest 500. 548,
And where is he? What rank is that? Where is he sitting?
13th.
13th.
Yep.
All right. So so how many of the people beneath him are here actively playing? Luke.
Pretty sure Pell's lower than him.
Yeah.
I think Pell's having a rough time at the moment.
So we've got up there as
So, Greg,
is
Greg
that
Pell.
Danny up there playing?
Yep, Greg.
Yeah, Dak's playing as well. Correct, Phil.
But he's got what's his
Um,
score? I thought he had a 500,000.
Do you mind
Yep.
standing up and just telling us who's still on cabs?
Yeah, of course. So from here, I can see
Jeff,
obviously Geff, Luke,
Danny.
Dak after that, and then after that, that was Pelly.
Yep.
But Pelly stepped out. Alan might jump in again. I'm not sure.
Alan's
After
mad if he
that
steps in again.
is,
There's not enough time left.
There's Mikey.
Yeah.
Mikey's still playing, and Kai Stall is still playing.
All right. Wonder what Kai's on. Don't go down. That's all right.
He's on about 150k
Okay.
at the moment, I think. Yeah, so pretty good.
So,
Alan,
out of those
come on in
players,
here, chuck on the headphones and come say hello. Shuffle over.
No, you're right. Sit down. Sit down.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, I've been talking for ages.
What's that, mate?
Say good day to everyone on stream.
Oh, here, Danny. I can sit up here. You hop on, Dennis. No, you hop on, Dennis. Don't go.
Yeah, don't go. Please don't go.
Please don't sing, Alan.
I can sing.
No, you can't. You can, but it's not singing. Yeah, I'll let you sing if you sing without too loud. You got to do "Sweet Caroline," and we all got to join in for the sing along with "Boo."
I don't really know my Neil Diamond though.
ba ba ba
Sweet Caroline.
ba ba ba.
How about I check the chat?
Right. All right, you go onto the chat. All right, there's their chance to ask questions and we'll answer if we can, if we know the answer. What is the most northernest capital in the world?
Iceland.
That's not a capital, that's a country.
I knew that.
Well, what's the most northernest capital?
Northernmost capital.
What's that cold place called? Canada.
No, the capital city, not the country, you wally.
Okay.
Put it up to your mouth, I'll tell you if I can hear you, Alan. Yeah, that's it.
The North what? The North what?
Most northernest capital in the world. I know the answer because I just threw the question out there.
Northernest capital.
I'll give you some more. What do you think about it? Who wrote Faust?
Who?
Faust.
I actually don't know who wrote Faust.
Faust.
That doesn't help me much.
What is a Faust?
These are jammed questions.
Faust is actually German. It's
Only because I mentioned Faust in bargain before.
It's a translation roughly for fist. So
Be where the camel spits, and he was.
Reykjavik, Iceland.
so it is Reykjavik. Wow. Oh, so Alan was actually on the money there.
Yeah, but
You
it's
just
not.
got him- you
I
just
said
got him on a
capital city, not
technicality.
country.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's
Phil,
the most,
please.
Classic.
Faust was Goethe wrote Faust.
What a death points. Oh, look, who's this Lyrial bloke? Where the frick are you? Back
Death
here and
points. Classic.
What, did someone have the answer?
tell me what.
Can you
tell
put
me
chat
what
on
death
there
points
too?
are.
Have a look at the chat on there too, or no?
That's it's a bit of a rabbit hole to go down, Alan. We go start talking to people like. Actually,
no, we don't want this-
there's lots of people on at the moment, but,
But we'll ask him another question then. What's it? You choose a topic and I'll ask the
Phil's
question.
trivia, everyone.
Phil's trivia.
Do you
Okay.
love it?
Ask the topic. Anything. Don't care.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
So I'm just choosing the topic.
Yeah, just choose a topic. Could be a person. It could be but more broadly, like it could be musician.
Choose Robotron.
Oh, that's a bit.
No, cabaret.
What'd you say?
Spectre.
Spectre. Oh,
That's just broadly
that-
video game. It can't be that narrow.
That's very specific. Well, I think these are questions only RTM would be able
You'd
to
have to
answer.
say like,
so.
give us a geography question. Give us a Hollywood. Just something. Just a broad-
Sports. Let's go
Oh,
sports.
sports. Okay then. Sports.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm in the game.
Is the answer Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
What is what is Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Pumping iron.
Come on, you can do
Do it.
Who was doing that?
That
voice?
was good,
Was
Alan.
that you, Alan? Was it?
That was good.
I wasn't
yeah.
sure who that was.
Actually, Ray in America, he can do it spot on.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
just talk like
Yeah, it's
him.
incredible. Yeah.
Oh my God.
We had him on for an episode of Play It Up, Alan, and he was spot on.
You'd think he was right next to you, mate. I know Arnold,
Yeah,
and
classic.
You know him?
yeah,
Do you talk to him?
I
Wow.
do.
Classic.
I know all the pro bodybuilders.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
It is. I'm a national judge.
Ooh. For
My sister-in-law was she was a professional masseuse, you know, or what's the masculine and feminine masseuse?
Masseuse. So both masseuses.
Yeah. No, there's a female term and a male term for
yeah, there's a
massage.
masseur and a masseuse.
Okay, masseuse, yeah.
Ah.
And when Arnold Schwarzenegger she was giving, I think she was massaging when he came. He needed someone to massage.
Yeah,
you
he's
know.
coming. Yeah, you're coming in the gym, coming backstage when I pump up. That's what he said. Yeah.
There you go.
What the?
Love it. What the?
You're talking about Arnold. That's what he was doing when he was pumping up.
Ah, yeah.
Come on now, watch you.
Arnold Brains Trust Schwarzenegger.
He's got some. I did read a post that he put up a few days ago about the way that he approaches social media and his interactions, and it was quite insightful to read what he had to say. It was very cool. I do actually like his approach, that he sort of had to curb his social media stuff when he was governor of California, and so yeah, I guess you probably get like a lot of spam and trolling and that sort of stuff. So he's just imagine what it'd be like having a social media account and being something like a public official or something. It'd be insane. But
that's I mean, because I've got Americans on here, like US citizens. That's very like where I live. I often see Jeff Kennett in the local supermarket, but no one cares. He's just a guy just walking through, getting his groceries. Imagine a governor or something in
Jeff.
America just be hounded, you know. Let's go, no, Jeff Kennett.
his name's Jeff. He must be a great bloke.
Jeff, yeah, he is.
Jeff's Shed. That's
Jeff Shed,
a
Jeff
local.
Kennett. Well, he built it, yeah.
That's a local term that I
'cause
learned
the big
down
shed,
there.
yeah, because he was the one responsible for building
So
that
they
big
call
venue
the-
shed where they had packs.
Yeah.
The
convention centre.
Convention centre, but it's often referred to as Jeff's Shed because he was the one who sort of said we need this big convention
Right.
centre.
Okay. Interesting.
But anyway, he just no one. I was at the Mario's on. It's actually Mario's on Brunswick Street in Fitzroy, and it's well known in Melbourne. But when Jerry Seinfeld was here, he really wanted to go to Mario's because of the cafes and coffees and that. So he had someone ring up saying, "Oh, I want to." Jerry Seinfeld would like to come and have a meal, and said that's fine. And said he'd just like to book a table. Said we don't take bookings, but it's Jerry Seinfeld. Said doesn't matter if he wants to come here, he can, but I'm not holding the table for him because they don't take bookings.
Yeah.
Oh wow, what the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was there once with a friend who's a painter. You know,
Jerry
an artist.
Seinfeld?
No, not Jerry Seinfeld. And he's older than me. And he said, Phil, when you get a chance, look over your shoulder. The man at the counter there. I looked over and goes, do you know who that is? I said, no, I never knew him. He goes, that's the former Prime Minister, former Deputy Prime Minister of Australia. And I said, oh, yeah. He goes, says a lot, doesn't it? Because no one cared. And I said, I didn't know who he was. He said the name, so I don't know the name. He goes, it says a lot about Australians' attitude towards politics. We just don't care.
Yeah, pretty
much.
blasé.
Like,
Good
you know,
on him.
Imagine the vice president just wandered into a cafe. He'd have all this security around him, and
Jamie says, good score, Alan.
At last, thank you.
We got some
yeah,
good.
well done, big Al.
Thank you.
Yeah, love it.
Solid.
Got some
Needed some.
Brian Allen.
That's right. That's right.
got some good late games happening here. Luke Bushell's looking very steady, 180. All his men still
Yeah,
left.
good. Damn fine effort.
And
I might get pushed out. What
Nah,
the?
what the? You won't get pushed
you
out.
you
The
need
score's too big. There's not time for anyone to push
It'd be
you out.
a
Be bizarre.
it'd be big to push you out.
Big,
yeah.
big.
But it'd be bizarro world.
Yeah.
Is Roland still up there?
Drooling?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he. Actually, he might be. He might be further back in the crowd.
Yeah, right.
Just having a bit of a look. See.
That's my lift, so I'm still. I
Hey,
hope he's still here.
Hey,
Bye. No, I'm sure he'll be around. That's okay. We can't leave Big Strog around at the venue. I'll take you home, mate.
Oh, cheers.
If Sean's gone and stood you up. I'm sure that he's sitting in the lineup there somewhere because we've got, for everyone watching, we've got a line of 16 16 competitors still, so the cab lines are still full. We've got an hour to go, an hour and 5 minutes in competition, and everyone's still lining up on those cabs, which is, it says a lot about the competition this year and how fun it's been.
Oh, sorry, you go.
We'll start to see people that leak off the cabs now that it's
Heartbroken?
10 o'clock, so there wouldn't be enough time for a kill screen or like a high school game. So
Hey, Alan.
Yes, sir.
I've got a joke for you. You ready?
Yeah, mate.
Oh,
Right,
boy.
you say knock, knock.
Come in.
No, you say knock, knock.
Classic.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
No, you say knock, knock.
I know. Knock,
say-
knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
No, you say knock, knock. Say no, but knock, knock. You say
there's a
knock.
jam.
Who's there?
This is the
No,
best
no,
thing
you
ever.
say knock, knock.
Who's on first?
No, you say knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I'll give up. Who?
Oh, I give up. Like, no, like, what do you? You say knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
You're
don't know. Who's there?
saying.
someone please
You're
clip
saying
this.
knock, knock, and I say who's there. You say knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Come in.
Hello, Mr. Thompson.
Getting it wrong. You say knock, knock. Who's there?
No, I did that. You say knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who knows? Who is there? Is that you, Jemmy?
What don't you get about the joke? Come on. You know a knock, knock joke.
Yes.
Right, then, here, watch. Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Doctor.
Now
Doctor
you
Who.
say
You
it.
said it. Now you say knock, knock.
You didn't say it when I said who's there.
No, you say knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Doctor.
Doctor Who.
Doctor who? Who knows?
What part of that? Can't you tell a knock, knock joke?
Look,
This is
it's-
amazing,
It's
by
knock,
the
knock.
way.
Who's there?
That's right. That's what I did. Knock.
Boo.
No.
Boo hoo.
No. Right then. Here we go. You ready? You say knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I don't know. You give up. I give
You-
up.
What don't you
This
get
is
about?
You've got to say after who's there, and
I-
you say the
this is
punchline.
the sort of
No,
level of
you're
broadcast
the one
excellence
saying
you can
knock,
expect
knock.
from the team at BPAC.
You're saying knock, knock.
You said to say knock, knock.
Yeah, well, yeah, but
Good
that
morning,
doesn't make-
America.
Yes.
You say, Alan.
Paul loves it.
You say knock, knock.
I say knock, knock.
Who's there?
The Falcon
Doctor.
loves it.
Doctor Who.
Doctor 2 on television.
Fucking hell. Brian Allen.
This is.
Oh, no.
Oh, we've
no.
had a death from Luke.
Busho.
214. That's a.
Two deaths.
That's two. Yeah. What the?
What the?
Maybe it's our. Maybe it was our knock knock
No,
jokes that
no.
might. I think that
Wasn't
might have
mine.
had
It was
direct
knock
effect.
knock joke. He was telling the knock
You,
knock
you
joke.
started this, Phil.
He was
You
telling knock
need
knock
to
jokes.
have responsibility for this.
No, it's not my fault. I've been here. Hey, it's my fault. I've managed to get 4 kill screens today. If it's my fault, I've got 4 kill screens,
Absolutely.
a 1,000,000 point score, and a kill screen. So, come on. If I'm responsible with my commentary for getting results, I've got some good
Your,
results.
your results speak for themselves, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Strong results.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I don't know. You're telling a joke.
No, you're when you say knock knock, that's the start of the joke.
All right. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Don't know.
Don't know who.
I don't know if you don't know. That's all, folks.
This is. I'm so confused right now. I have no idea what's going on.
What's going on
We
is
do
that
still
Jeff's
have a couple.
doing good stuff.
We do have a couple of games of DK going, which is good.
Yeah, it's good.
Though I'm not really liking the look of that fireball up on the. Is it fifth girder? One,
Oh,
two.
look at that. The skills of the man,
two,
Jeff
three,
Sutter.
Fourth,
I'm actually-
fourth girder.
I'm actually wondering
Please.
if Busho has a high score. Now, Jimmy said it's hands off at 11.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's on
Tools
200,
down.
and it's 10 o'clock.
But he can still go, can't he? Because the game's
You need to
No,
put the
no.
microphone a bit. Yeah. So what's
Yeah.
that, Brian? Al, what was that?
He has to stop these at
No,
11.
it's
At 11.
hands off at 11.
Oh,
Yeah. So he's
okay.
got an hour and
He's got
an
an
hour
hour.
An
to
hour,
play a
yeah,
game. So he can
basically.
play, but once it gets to 11, that's the score.
Yep.
Doesn't matter what it is. He could be.
So he can still PB, but unfortunately, I don't think he's going to get the chance to actually finish the game if
Yeah.
if it comes to that.
No.
I think that if he does want to continue the game,
He can, but we don't count the score.
Yeah, he'd be allowed to, but yeah, the score doesn't get counted.
So the score at 11 is what the score is?
It gets counted from the tick of 11,
Yeah.
and that's it. So
And if he wants to keep playing, that's fine, but it's not going to be...
I think that's how it went last year as
And
well.
it has to, otherwise it's just someone will start at 1 minute to 11
look,
or
you have
something.
to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, I've been here all day.
It's not... yeah.
The docs just turned up from Galloping Ghosts. We're gonna unveil another Donkey Kong cab.
No, that's too much, Al. It's too loud.
Oh,
Fucking hell. You're screaming in there.
I don't know. Doc Mac has a lot of enthusiasm, I think.
Yes, that's right.
The synth chemist guy tearing up the chat.
Who is?
Aaron. He was just, yeah.
What's he saying?
I was just saying, oh fucking hell, when we were talking about the knock stuff.
What's he complaining about?
Oh, it's just Aaron.
Oh, Aaron Reynolds.
Yeah.
Oh. Right, he should be in bed anyway.
Back in your box, Doctor.
Go to bed.
Go look after Matt. I hope you're making Matt a cup of tea. Needs to be in good form for tomorrow.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yep.
Yeah, what? So Matt's got a flu, has he? Al,
Does
do you
he?
talk to him, or what's wrong? He was looking pretty
Just
weak.
under the weather.
Yeah.
It's covert related, I reckon.
Covert.
Yeah. Had the jab. Like the jab.
It's got to be. It was.
Covert.
I know that he had a couple of bad games in a row, and that he was pretty much done.
He's allergic to bad games.
Yeah.
No, I think he.
Like a lot of us are. Yeah.
What, you actually think he just run himself down, or is he actually not? When I had lunch, he said he wasn't feeling that good. He thought he might have a cold, or it's that time of the year.
Yeah, it took some Dynadol, whatever it was.
It's a pretty exhausting.
He took some meds.
Tablets,
It's a pretty exhausting weekend.
Yeah. So if you're not feeling well, it could run you down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easily.
He's had a good game though. He had 900,000 points.
Oh, dude. Wow, Jeff. That
Jeff.
was great.
Jeff the legend.
Yeah, Gaff.
Jeff Sutter. It's an unusual name, isn't it, Sutter?
Stutter, yeah.
Can't be worse than mine.
Stall.
Style.
Oh, is it someone's style, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was stall, like a toilet stall.
What the?
The fuck? Phil, please.
Sorry. Alan Style, sorry. Good, Alan.
Good.
So at the moment we've got Mike Cooligan, Greg Pell,
Yep.
and Kai. I don't know if Kai's
Yeah.
still playing.
Let me just do the
Yeah,
whip around. I'll go and get some scores and bring them on back.
That'd be great.
Give me a memento. I'll be just a sec.
No worries.
So there's 3 contenders that could really push, especially Greg Pell. I think he would be pretty
And Luke,
disappointed.
if he can keep playing through this.
Well, Luke's he's in the 16. He's just trying to push his score higher.
Oh, so he doesn't have time to lift his score high, is what you're saying.
Well, it's going to get close.
Yeah.
He'll be able to.
What score has he got in there at the moment?
I'll find out for you. 608.
Oh, that's good. Nothing wrong with that. I didn't realise he'd put such a big score up so quickly.
Yeah, he's a great player.
What about Jeff now if he beats my score, 620? What, do
You're
I
safe.
go down? Do
No.
I go down? Or?
No,
Yeah, but you won't go
already,
out.
He's
You're
already
in
above
the
you.
top. You're in the top. Above? Oh yeah, Jeff's has a 770 score or something.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's only trying to put his own score up higher.
What was your score today, Dennis?
Mine was about 3. Oh, sorry.
500 points, and I was happy for it. No, it was 632 200. I think was my score. I did do like a 350k game before, but I didn't record it because obviously it wasn't higher. This in just from out in the field. So Dak is currently playing. He's on 202 900 with no lives remaining.
Oh, okay.
There is Pelly, who is currently on level 8 on that's got to be level 5. That's 102,000 with 3 lives. Leave me alone. You have notifications. Mike Coolican.
Sorry, what was that
L-
last one?
L3 57-200 moment for Mikey. Sorry, were you asking about Pelly?
Yeah.
Pelly is on level 5, 102,000 with 3 lives remaining.
Yep. So this will be.
And Kai just finished a game, so he made it to level 10 to a total of 378k even.
Ooh.
That's a tidy game. Nice work, Kai. Hell yeah.
How much was it?
378,000.
Oh, nice one.
And Sean Ruland, level 6, 3 lives, 152,600.
Yep. So
So that's where we're at. People, moment. There were a few others playing, but they're all sort of lower scores at the moment. So
Yep.
we can check in a bit and see how they're doing.
So this is it for Pell, really. This is
And what was his score? I was thinking about something else. I was
100.
thinking about tomorrow.
I think it was like 150 with 3 lives or something like that.
He was 105.
But what's his?
105.
But his score's really low, isn't it? It's like 300,000. Is it as much as that?
Yeah, don't know.
Kelly's at the moment, like his best
Yeah,
score
it's,
today.
it's low.
Yeah, it's
Have
200
you,
and
have
something.
you got match play open at the moment, Neil?
Yeah, I've got the old one open, unfortunately, but I'll just have a look for Greg Pell's
Yeah.
score. 340.
Oh, so so it was a little bit thought. Yeah, 340. Yeah.
So he can certainly lift, and like that's a good game for him for today.
Yep.
He's he's up to level 5, so he doesn't have to worry about the randomness of getting a bad board. So on those first few levels.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed, because it would be a shame for Pelly to miss out.
Yeah.
He's been in the qualifying since AKO 2.
Yep. Kill screener.
And yeah, certainly a great player.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
this
yeah.
is he's having an odd year for him, isn't it?
Oh,
Like
it's very unusual for him not to be in a safe place
Yeah.
by now.
just in a funk, I guess.
Well, the pressure builds. It really does. Like,
Yeah.
Well, when you know that you're not in and you have to put up a score, Alan, you would have been there not long ago.
Yeah.
And I was definitely there at parts of the day. I couldn't bust 375 for ages.
That's a good point, Al. Like, because you've had a bit of a funk today. How do you feel? Like, I'm serious. Like, once you put a good score up, do you find your mood just lifts? Do you just feel the weight off your shoulders? Like,
Yeah, I was down, ready to fucking go home.
Yeah.
But how do you feel now after putting that score up? You feel
Yeah,
pretty
good,
positive?
Good,
Like,
good score.
Yeah, anything can happen tomorrow, so that's just a good
no,
thing
but I just
about
mean
it.
going
Yeah,
home
yeah.
tonight. You're just going to go home and you'll be chill. You just feel good. But had you gone with the previous scores, you'd be like a bit.
Yeah, no, I would have been worried, or
Yeah.
maybe not made the finals, so...
But you seem to, through the as the Awesome Foursome
Awesome
demonstrates,
Foursome.
you pick up on those days, Big Al.
Yeah.
You seem to have more focus in the competition than when you're trying to qualify.
Well, usually each Kong off I've been to, I've had good starts, but today I'm just...
I'd love it if you won, Al.
It would be nice, that glowworm belt.
Yeah, see, imagine winning that. You'd be glad you didn't win all those other years, and you got that one.
Yep.
I know. I'm tipping either Barra or...
No, you got to tip yourself, you Wally.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, it's Alan for sure. This Alan's year.
Yes.
The talent is the Awesome Foursome. Ask Neil. We got
Say
the
that
stats.
again.
The talent is the Awesome Foursome. The
Yeah.
stats don't lie.
Yeah. So
Unless you know something we don't know.
Probably not.
No, but it's interesting when you look at those stats. And I've said for a long time, people often forget Alan because he hasn't won one or hasn't come, that. But he's consistently solid in those. And there's only 4 in that category, and you're in there, Big Al.
Yep.
yeah, the only player that really changes that is Johnny Bond, who
Yeah,
unfortunately
he's not
can't be here, but
AJB.
he's in his own category, so not the Awesome Foursome and not with the rest of us plebs, but
Yep.
What?
yeah.
Why
In a league
AJB?
of- in a
What's
league
A?
of his
What's
own.
A? What's A? AJB, you said.
I said, hey.
Oh, hey JB.
Hey, JB,
Oh, I thought
yeah.
maybe
Like A.
his real first name was Andrew Johnny Bond or something, Hey JB.
Can't say I know, but I know him as Johnny. Yeah.
Who's playing in the Australian Arcade Champ? Well, you won't be, Al. You'll be back in Sydney. You playing, Dennis?
I will be. I'm the technician.
Oh, okay.
I'll be the tech for the AAC stuff. So it's been my my responsibility to make sure that all of these are game worthy and playable, and on free play actually for everyone to enjoy at the moment during the event. But no, I probably, I don't know if I'll have the time to play.
I was just curious.
I'd like to, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I get the chance, if time permits, I might try and sneak in a few games. But yeah.
Have you submitted many scores to Chi G? I mean, I don't know your. I know your Double Dragon stuff. I'm just curious.
I use a separate scoring app called Arcade Sidekick.
Oh yeah.
Which is like it's a scorekeeping app that is like an open source thing that everyone can sort of use, and it's a free app that you can just download and. Yeah, there's a lot of categories for different games, and you can just set your scores in them.
Oh, yeah.
And
so how many would have you submitted out of curiosity?
Quite a few.
Because watching you play
years.
Pong, you know how to play. It's just you play so many other games. I know that because of One Up, you're quite active over there. Well, you were. I assume you still go over there a bit.
I think I've been focusing quite a bit on Kong lately and trying to improve my game, so I haven't really been as active as I have been, but I've been trying to focus on getting that kill screen. As soon as I do, I'm going to go back to games like Final Fight, which is a personal favourite of mine, and I look forward to getting in doing a 1cc of that, because it's a really challenging game, and not many people have the ability to 1cc it, so I'm looking forward to doing that. So I use that as kind of the carrot to dangle for myself to go, hey, keep playing, and eventually you get that big.
I think those sort of psychological strategies are healthy for lots of things. Yeah. I'm not just saying gaming, but it could be anything.
Yeah.
Like I was saying to Patrick Silver.
Yep.
Like with painting and that I do, the best place you can be is in deep water. You got to be somewhere where it's uncomfortable. Otherwise, what are you doing?
Sorry,
you've got to have something to push you along. Otherwise, it's just doing the same thing. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you saying I'm going to go for a kill screen? That's a very healthy decision. Saying, I want to get 1 million. Think, really?
Yeah. Look.
Like there's nothing wrong with that, but
look, you'd have even if I was interested, and unless Matt sort of has his way and tries to talk me into going towards the mill, but I don't know.
Well, the million point is good if you want to get better at winning Kong offs. That's a worthwhile idea, but you don't have to get a mill. You just got to learn those tactics to.
Yeah, you just need to learn your bottom hammer and learn a little bit more traffic control on barrels and that sort of thing, and just to maximise all those little opportunities that come up. But so I'll be playing a few other games, and hopefully soon if I can, if I'm lucky enough to get a kill screen, but we'll see.
So just saw Kai's. Looks like Kai's headed off or has finished up his game.
Yep.
So
Yeah, like I was saying before, he got 378,000 for his last game, and
that was it.
Will that keep him in the 16, or is it at 400?
No, he's out.
Yeah,
he's out. Yeah.
Bummer.
it's still a very respectable game though. He's done well.
No opportunity for a Star Wars, unfortunately. Yeah.
Oh, Star Wars. I am your father.
Oh, wow. I still feel the tension whenever I'm watching Springs.
It's been killer for me today.
Me
Springs
too.
have
Me
really
too, mate.
struggled. Something that's usually fine.
I had 2 deaths on Springs today, and I never normally have deaths on Springs. Shit game.
Oh, there's a life gone. Oh. Side jump and service straight jump, unfortunately, and just cleaned him up.
Once you commit to it, you're already in the air. There's nothing you can do.
Once you're committed, that's it.
You sail to your destination. Boom. Busho. 351, still pretty good. So we can
still make something of it.
Oh, he's an absolutely lethal player, so he'd be able to pull out hopefully another couple of 100,000 from a last man for someone like Luke. Easy. He's got 2 kill screens, I think. Is it 2, Mr. Stats Man?
Yep, it's 2 kill screens.
Heavy.
Yeah, straight to 900 on his second one, which is very impressive.
Dude, that's huge. Speaking of huge, Jeffrey, still going. 683, level 16.
What are you saying about Jeff?
Huge game.
Oh, huge game.
Not physically huge.
What did he say?
Well,
Speaking of huge.
Speaking of huge.
yeah, Jeff's score.
His score.
Sorry, Jeff. Wow. That's yeah.
Dennis, come on.
What she said.
Let's keep it G-rated.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, you meant that. Oh boy. Jeez, I am tired. My God. It's a huge what? And I finally caught up. My God.
Don't you reckon Dennis has got a good voice for commentary? Like if this was,
He's got a great radio voice.
that's
as
what I
well.
mean. Yeah. Like he's got the right timbre.
I don't like my voice, but thank you. Appreciate it.
It's got that kind of slight down here, a bit more.
A lower octave.
Yeah,
While we're on stream, Danny, huge thanks for all the work that you did on these cabs this week. Wouldn't be the same without you.
yeah, solid stuff.
They're all playing great.
No, you're welcome, guys. Part of the reason that myself, Adam, Tanya, and David James and the rest of the folks that help put together all the technical side of the event is because I think that we get a lot of satisfaction out of seeing people having a good time playing all these things and catching up with all of their mates and just enjoying the event. And a big part of that is having good condition equipment to play on that's enjoyable to play. There's nothing worse than having a limiting experience just based on the fact that what you're trying to play plays like rubbish, and we do everything that we can within the confines of what we got to make sure that it's a good event like that. So sometimes it takes a bit of work, and I mean, we're dealing with 40-plus-year-old equipment now in our PCBs, and so, you know, between one boot and the next, you can potentially have things that go wrong and clap out, and adjust voltage can cause other problems to try and tune things and prevent sprite problems from occurring, and tuning CRTs and doing constant degaussing and then tube rejuves and all sorts of stuff, and so many things that could go wrong. It's just...
Let's see Lakeman do that shit, man.
What did I miss?
No, what you're saying.
Classic.
Yeah, mate.
Low voltage.
700.
Yep, he's doing
Thank
well.
you very much.
So tomorrow, let's talk a bit about tomorrow. Not preview stuff, just because we got things we want to talk about tomorrow.
What do you want to talk about?
No.
It starts at 9.
The game kickoff's at 10, isn't it?
It's we rock up at about 9:30 for, I don't know, we go through the finals bracket revealed, and we go through the ground rules, and
I think we're going to start at 9.
Yeah,
9.
the pre-show.
Yeah,
sorry,
pre-show at 9.
Sorry,
yeah.
I was talking about pre-show.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then 9:30. Obviously, it's saying there's a bit of like a ceremony or something that happens at the start.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we find out the brackets and all that jazz, and we get into some Donkey Kong. So
I'm jazzed for tomorrow.
Oh, mate, tell you what.
you're always jazz. You missed the jazz hands.
Jazz.
Neil loves it.
I do.
Yeah, no, I don't know, it's just
So
just trying to get any thoughts about tomorrow. If anyone had any thoughts, don't know what they might be.
I'm super wrecked, and we'll feel a bit better about it tomorrow after a good sleep. It's going to be exciting. 16 players. There's been a change-up. There's no doubt going to be a change-up of the people that are coming in and out. I think that's exciting.
Yep.
Greg and Pell and Mike Cooligan might not make it where they have previously. Derek Broadfoot is out. I don't think he's still playing. So
Who was that, sorry?
Derek Broadfoot.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think he played much, did he?
No,
Foot was around for a few hours, actually, putting in a few games.
did he have a grey jersey on, a jumper on?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sat next to me a couple of times. He was
Yep.
hogging some machine.
That probably would have been his cab, I'd think.
No, it was Jeff's. He was making comment.
Oh, right. So saying, this is a beautiful cabinet.
Like the
Yeah.
Pauline.
Yep. Adam Lee does a great quality finished product for a repro cab. Beautiful. I mean, it's no Zookeeper cab, Al, but it's pretty good.
Did you have a Zookeeper, do you, Al?
One getting made.
Can't hear with the mic, mate. Sorry.
One was getting made or put together, but a bit of trouble at the moment.
It was quite, when I was over
Work
there,
in progress.
a lot of the guys there really rated Zookeeper. It was a pretty piercing game, the noise and the frantic colours and that, but a lot of people liked it.
I've never played it before.
It's a weird game.
I
Running
don't enjoy
around
it.
this sort of box.
I'm a fan, Alan.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of...
And
It
the
was-
Robotron Cabaret. I like to get built.
Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful.
Starcade. Stylecade. How
Stylecade.
good would that be?
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I?
Love it.
Classic.
Classic.
Brian Allen moment.
It's cold tonight. Is this cold for you?
I can feel it.
I,
because it's not cold for me, but I can feel it. I woke up this morning and when I got back to where I actually am staying, I thought, it's a bit cool today. Not cold, but I just felt unlike Brisbane. So I had this on. I'm glad I got it on.
Yep. I reckon our mates stateside would probably be having a bit of a laugh at our expense, saying, "Whoa, we're so cold." When
It's not cold.
the winters that they get, they'd be like,
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, a jump and he tried his very best. There was
Well, that happens.
not much he could do there.
"I missed that."
Fireballs on both sides. Took out the rivet and then tried to backwards jump a fireball. Was successful, but then it chased him.
Great balls of fire. That sucks. Well,
Still a good
that's-
game,
That's
740.
rivets.
So his best tonight, 770, I believe, Jeff. So he's about
Okay.
to, hopefully, haven't jinxed him, but yeah, he's hopefully going to improve that.
Look, he's a great player, and again, like Luke, able to probably pull some pretty big scores from just last man. So he's got another 39 minutes to do it. So quite a lot can happen in there.
Well, at least we know, he's going to improve on his PB,
Oh, mate, 100%.
So-
Yeah.
even if it doesn't get to a kill screen.
No, if he gets 850, he'll be super happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
You watch. If he gets 850, he'll be cheering. Literally,
Yeah.
my prediction.
Maybe.
I know.
Let's lock it in.
Oh, he's out.
Yelling from Jeff
Luke
with
just
850.
got bombed out.
Oh, no.
Bad luck.
Just a
Bad luck,
fireball.
Luke.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah,
You jumped
just
onto a
on-
fireball on the
yeah.
left side.
I might get him on, actually.
Yeah,
No.
I'll bail out and can
I can hop out.
get Busho
I
in.
can hop out.
Oh, no,
I want to
it's
stretch
all right.
my back.
We can all
To-
hop out.
To be honest, I'm like ready to fall off this couch.
No worries, mate.
Oh.
Don't worry.
I'm knackered, but thank you for
Thanks,
having
Dennis.
us on.
Thanks for the commentary. It was
Appreciate
great.
Thank you all. It's been a pleasure.
And also a bit of insight to the repairs and updates. So all the
A little.
I don't know what all those things mean, but yeah, it was good.
Just a little taste for everyone.
Yeah. Well, I think it's sort of one of those things that people don't realise. They're not new kettles that you just plug in. There's a bit of work to be done each time they get moved around, isn't there?
If only. If
Yeah.
only. All right. Thank you,
Cheers,
everyone.
mate. Are you
Thank
heading
you.
off or hanging around?
I'll still hang around.
All right,
So
cheers, mate.
I got to wait till everyone leaves and then
Yeah.
do the rounds and turn the cabs
All
off and everything.
Cheers,
so.
buddy.
Thank you very much.
Big Al.
Yeah, mate.
Well, you got to be happy. I said before. Going in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who's your biggest concern to play against tomorrow?
I got Neil first up. Neil.
Oh, Neil first up, you reckon?
Yeah, he's a good player. I got Shane first up when on Saturday. Oh, today, this morning.
He didn't play.
Oh,
what-
yesterday.
not
I mean,
not
yesterday, Friday. On the.
Is there anyone you really like? Is there anyone that throws you off a bit, or you just go and play your game? Don't give it too much thought.
Yeah,
block
just,
it out?
Just play the game. If I come up with Matt or one of the good players, I'm done. Really, just good luck.
No, but I mean, mentally, you just go, "Oh, that's that." But do you actually manage to find the place and just not think about it?
Yeah, not think about it. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
just run boards.
Yep. You are the man who runs boards.
Mm-hmm.
The board runner. Did you ever play Load Runner on the
No.
64? That was a great game.
No.
Commodore 64 Load Runner. Come on. Brilliant game.
Mm-hmm. His PB, was it?
Yeah, he just passed his previous score of 770.
Yeah.
So it's been worth the effort to come and play one more game.
Good kill screener too, by the way.
Yeah, he could do. He's got the time to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. It's always a joy coming up here, Al. I love it.
Couch.
Oh, I
yeah.
might do that. Good idea. As long as you don't fart or do any of your gross things, Alan, the animal that you are.
I don't do that stuff.
Yeah, I always enjoy coming up.
Yeah.
Ooh. Sorry. It's getting late, isn't it? Well, it's a lot. They're long days for me. I know they're long for everyone else, but it's a long day. Well, I suppose it's the same for. I mean, it's easier for me. I don't have to play, but a lot of people have gone now, and. But geez, it's much more comfortable this year. This new setup, being able to sit back and. Hey, Luke.
It's like a television studio.
That one's on. There you go. Hey, Luke.
G'day, Phil.
I didn't realise you'd put up such a big score prior to this one.
Yeah, I had. Yeah, I was just having another crack.
Yeah, there was talk that you might not going to make it. At one
Yeah,
point.
I got some sick
Yeah,
kids and wife
So you
at
just
home.
put them on the Finurgan and.
I think my wife was a bit sick of me moping around the house.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think she's watching now, actually, so
Hello.
hello.
Nice one.
Yeah, no, it was good to actually come in and
Yeah.
sweat out a score.
Yeah, no, good one.
Yeah.
Well, in many ways, you did it pretty comfortably. Like, you haven't been all day, you know,
No, yeah, I just kind of came in and...
which means leaves you pretty fresh for tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be good. Be good for tomorrow and stuff, so...
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah. So is this Jeff? Jeff's on his way?
Yeah, well, he's passed. He had a 770 score, so he's improved on that.
Yes.
And
Yes, he has.
and I know he'll be happy if he gets 850 and any go after that's a big bonus. I mean, that's
Yeah.
well, there's
he's
time to kill screen.
Yeah, he's well within the time constraints.
I think if he gets a kill screen, for those who wake up in the morning and look at the the qualifying scores, I think psychologically for some of the people it's going to ruffle them up, the top players. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's actually quite a number. I was watching a bit at home today, and there's been quite a number of kill screens.
Yeah, 4 now. You know.
There's 4 kill screens.
Yeah, but also like Matt Tecchio's 900,000. It's not a
Yep.
kill screen. You can put too much emphasis on kill screen. All it
Yeah.
does is someone running through to their maximum score. You know.
Yeah.
with that bit. So Matt won't be happy that he didn't get it to the kill screen, but it's a 900,000 point no matter what you look at it.
I reckon he would have been probably chasing more that million point
was,
game
yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, like with what he does. So
Yeah, he was here. You know, he was actually. He didn't jump on the machine. He went over to the merch and bought a shirt, and then there was a spot there, and he thought, "Oh, I might as well start." You know, and they started playing, and it looked like he was going to get it, and then just a couple of men lost. You know, at that
yeah.
at the sort of finish line, so to speak, or the million.
It's when you're on that last man. It's it's every rivet board and ply board's a sweat. So,
But I think Barra's, I think after he had horrible head yesterday, started sort of moving towards a migraine. That was well before the finals. So
yes, yeah.
him getting that score and rest easy, he's been resting up all afternoon and went home early. I don't think he's been having to drink or anything.
No,
Not saying that like he's some bloody alcoholic. I'm just saying he's taking it easy, you know.
Yeah, he's not going hard. So
Yeah.
Jeff's a bit stuck here.
Well, does the hammer get moving? Does it? He picked it up and they just
It's
bouncing.
more of a safety thing
Oh, okay.
because if this bugger comes up
Oh, yeah.
like it is on that middle platform,
Yeah.
he has nowhere to go. And if the other one comes down,
Are you
that's
going-
actually how I died before. I think actually.
Are you chasing the million? I know
I've
you're very
thought
close.
about it. Yeah. I've.
Well, you're basically there, aren't you?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm 900k. So
yeah,
that's,
but it's more than 900, isn't it? 900.
Yeah, 900. No, it's just over 9.
is it?
900.
And what about you, Al? I know it's a boring thing you've been chasing for a long time, but you were saying the other day you still give it thoughts, but
Every time I play at home, I try for the million, but yeah, no, mine's 992, 900.
yeah. But your trying isn't not being rude, but what I'm hammering that, but you still got to change a few things to get there more comfortably, haven't you?
Well, I've been reading up and looking at some videos, so I've changed a little bit as far,
Oh, nice
as,
one.
as far as top hammer goes, and yeah,
Top hammer.
yeah,
Oh.
and just running boards sufficiently a bit more better.
And what else have you been playing, Luke, outside of Donkey Kong?
Not much, to be
No?
honest. No, I'm very busy with my kids at the moment, so I've got to.
No excuses.
The last time we spoke, my son had only just been born, the
Oh,
first
right.
one. So I have another one now. I have,
Well, yeah,
I have
congratulations.
2 boys. Yeah,
I've got the one girl.
Yeah, I remember you were saying that.
Yeah.
Was she 10 or something?
8 now.
8? Yeah. Yeah, so
I had this snip in COVID though, so we only had to plan the one.
Yep. Well, we got two little boys, and but I play a little bit of. I've been playing Half-Life too, actually, lately. Yeah, a bit of that.
Yeah.
But
It's getting pretty old, that game now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 20 years old. I
Yeah,
think.
like because you think when it was out, Half-Life, like but think, wow, that's getting pretty vintage.
Yeah,
now.
20. I think it's 2003.
Yeah.
2004. I remember I had it on the Xbox years ago.
Yeah, that's Xbox was once a new thing.
Yeah, it was all the rage.
Because you're younger than me. How old are you?
I'm 38.
Yeah. So I'm 50 this year.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Big 50. So yeah, I mean that was all. I was a very young man when all that was happening.
Still are a young man.
Still am a young man.
I always considered 35 young. That was the only birthday. I never did a 21st or an 18th, but 35 I had a birthday.
Big bash.
Well, I had a lot of people around, but I just thought I think that's I always intuited, like very young, I just thought 35 is an age where you've done something.
Yeah.
You will have done something at 35. You know, you'll have got a trade, or you might have kids,
Yeah, you're kind of
you'd
well
have
in
a
your
job.
career and stuff by then.
Just
aren't you?
something, just anything. You're like 35 sort of an age I always thought, yeah, you've done a few things. Everyone's done something at 35. You know? Something, whereas 21, what are you celebrating? No, nothing.
For me, it was getting my license. I was a late bloomer.
Yeah, I didn't get my license didn't get my L's till I was 19, I think. I didn't have a car. I thought, what am I getting my license for? And I was sort of just booked in by other people. You're getting your L's. And okay, I was going with this girl. Father said, you get your L's. And now I've got my P's. Anyway, so I was probably about. Well, I actually got my P's, and then I needed a car. So I had my first car was an old '69 Kingswood. Bench,
okay.
Bench seat. 3 on the tree.
Yep.
Big heavy thing. Yeah.
Well, he's racking up a nice score here. He's still got about 12 boards to go. So
Yeah. What's that? Sorry. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Don't know what he's talking about.
I think we're just going to focus in on Jeff here.
Yeah. Are you a Brisbane boy, Lou?
I lived most of my life in Brisbane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was actually born in Orange.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
relatives used to live in Orange. Yeah.
And
It's kind of like, because I'm from Goulburn, there's sort of Orange, Bathurst, Goulburn. There's sort of for some reason there's a correlation in town size.
triangle of
There's
what
some
these-
sort of similar temperate zones and stuff.
Yeah, it's on the range and stuff. It's cold.
Yeah, cold, frosty mornings. and
Yeah.
stuff.
But we moved up when I was 4, pretty
Yeah.
little. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so your real formative years are all Brisbane.
Oh yeah. Around Holland Park.
I don't know Brisbane now. I've got to know. My mother and father-in-law live here, and I've since come up to Congoff and stuff. I love coming up here, especially because it's in the middle of winter in Melbourne. I'm new to Melbourne. Well, new in the sense I've been there for 10 years or so, but it's good. It's just a nice, comfortable break. Come up and just warm weather, but compared to down there, It's,
Oh yeah, it actually hasn't been too bad lately.
yeah.
It's that everyone loves the weather up here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like Melbourne.
Summer's
but
too much though. I find it.
Summer's oppressive here.
Yeah, it's
with
just-
the-
People don't realise that there's Sydney's subtropical. You can grow bananas and avocados in Sydney. Up here, it's just. But I mean, when I was 18, I went on a big holiday. When I was 18, like with mates, they were older than me, but just backpacking for 6 weeks right up to Cape York. We went and Cairns and all down the coast and that. And it gets so hot up there. But when you're 18, you've got nothing to do, just drinking and chasing skirt. It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. But I never imagined, how did people work in Cairns? Imagine being a Sparky.
Yeah. Oh,
I used to do that with my brother, clawing through reels in summer in Goulburn, let alone up there. Or,
my mum was up there recently, but I mean they have aircon now and stuff. So
but I don't know if that'd help. Like you just inside, then you go out and you just hit with more hot weather. You know, it's just sort of like,
wet, just like
Yeah.
chewing air.
beautiful. I love the Atherton Tablelands and the Crystal Cascades. I just had such fond memories of that trip. It was just the right age to be doing that.
Yep.
I'd be going out drinking. They had these big nightclubs like End of the World, and that was cool. And you'd come out at 5 a.m, you know, and it was just massive nightclubs. It was I just had really, it was just great. I like Queensland.
Yeah, Queensland's. I like Cairns in the winter.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Cairns
of course.
is
It'd be,
excellent in the winter.
yeah.
That's when I went up there. I was about 17, and saw the reef.
Yeah, I remember going there. I went out there. Well, I was up in Cape York. So big sign, do not swim Indo-Pacific crocodiles. We were
Yep.
swimming up there in creeks and all that sort of stuff because a friend of mine was a fishing guy. And I look back and think, that was mental.
Yep. Yeah, I think my brother has a few stories like that. He went.
Everywhere we went to, saw crocodiles.
Yep.
We caught one by accident. We snagged one, the 4-foot long one. And that sort of set me straight because it's only had little jaws, but when you whacked them, like when it closed them, the
Yeah.
force of it was like in two planks, like, you know, bits of thick pine, and just going bang, bang. And we've got a photo of us, you know, holding it to get the hook out because it's a national park, get the hook out of its leg. you know.
Gotta
And
leave
there's so
it
much
as it is.
life up there, everything. The tide went out with this big whole bunch of tiger prawns caught in this, you know, a little pond, you know, like a little pool of water.
Yep.
Just collected them up in a bag and ate them. And Andrew, who's a really top fisherman, he was, before we got there, he called it this crayfish. We were having lobster sandwiches and lobster for breakfast. It was really,
Nice. Yeah, it's something else up there.
yeah. It's, if you want to just disappear in the world and you've got yourself a solar-powered fridge, you're just off the...
And
no
a-
one's
and a
coming
fishing
looking for you.
line, yeah.
Just go up there and do whatever. No Donkey Kong, though, Al.
No,
No one's going to give a toss about that up there,
no.
even if you did paint it red. What are we on? Level 20?
Yeah, he's on the last 6.
Nice.
Definitely looking at an over 900 game here.
Yeah. I think he'll just run for the kill screen, don't you think?
Yeah,
Think
he
so.
will, but he'll get it. He'll get over.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
he's going to do any extra
Nah.
pushing. That's it.
If he had some men in the tank, he could do some sacking. But
You've got to have the mic up, mate. You've got to have a microphone. I don't want to hear your voice. I want to hear it in real proper sound.
It'll be his 10th, I'm guessing.
Thank you.
holy moly, he'd be almost beating you, Alan.
I know, 2 more, I think. Just start getting my finger out.
How old's your eldest now, Luke? Sorry?
He's 2.
2.
Yeah.
So it was just a couple of years ago. Jeez. It goes quick for me, because I come up and then it's like, Brewdog, I've only been here twice before,
Yeah.
but it feels like I was here like a week ago. Once I come up, it's just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I missed the last one, and I'm like,
Oh, you
yeah.
missed the Anzac ceremony too.
Yeah, I was.
Did you see any of the pictures of the medals they
I
got?
can't remember.
No, you
No,
didn't.
the COVID, it like knocked me.
No, last night.
Oh, last night? No,
No.
I wasn't here last night.
We inducted Neil,
Oh, cool.
yeah, for his scores, and Barrow, Kibby,
Yeah, nice.
and Rob McCauley. They're the competitors for arcade competitors. Oh, and also Paul Hanitsky for that and the MGL.
So did you do that last night? Did
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
I think another year you did it after the.
Oh, that was in
I think.
Eka. That was
That's
so
right, I
it's
remember
truly
that, yeah.
established this year. That was me saying, look, let's do this. You know, gave
Yep.
out some certificates and stuff. But with Dennis this year, we got to set up a better tracking system. Like it's good, but I just want to make it cleaner. I've got a photo here that someone sent, and I just wanted to. I'll show you. There's a picture of where is it? Where is it? Oh, maybe it's in the library. Here we go.
Oh, cool.
And on the back it says Australian New Zealand Arcade, you know, whatever it says, established, you know.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, the nice looking medals.
Yeah, nice big ones. I designed around the same size as a coaster,
Yeah.
you know, something solid and big. Then we had earlier versions. Jason Wade, a very skilled silversmith in Melbourne, who I know.
Yep.
We came up with other ones. We were originally going to do it at 20 cent piece and have
Oh,
them
yeah.
cast.
Yep.
And they were going to be much smaller, but in silver.
Yeah.
And it got pretty complicated and fiddly, and so we talked about it some more, and then we simplified it a bit and changed it up, and so it became a bit more of a team effort. But a lot of the initial thinking behind it came from Jason, but we had a textured surface and stuff, but it just became problematic in other ways.
Yeah. Yeah, stuff like that can be pretty tricky to get to fruition. Well, it's been a long day of Kong, and
it's for me. It's like I come and do this, and then you think, it's coming towards the end, and it's always exciting. You know, normally we'd be back at Netherworld now because the games, everyone would finish up much earlier. You'd come up and it'd be all finished up way early, and everyone would be back somewhere well before this time, just getting munted.
Well, I know,
especially in the Johnny Bond years.
Yeah. Oh, Johnny.
But it's just the level's just so much higher now.
Oh, it's huge. Like Sean's still chasing a score.
Yeah.
So the 16 cutoff's pretty high. I think it's in the 400s.
Well, if he kill screens this, that's 5 kill screens.
Yep.
Normally you'd only get one on a qualifying.
Yeah.
Shane would get it, and that'd be it.
One and a couple that'd get pretty close.
Yeah. But it's just so much higher. And then scores like 900,000 not being a kill screen, like it's. And there's so many top scores as well, like 700s and 600s and stuff like that. Yep. Sorry, mate.
What did Matt get?
900.
920. Yeah. So he's just giving Matt a bad day.
Well, it'll make a difference psychologically.
I think next year you could probably even see a couple more millions, hopefully, if depending on what's happening. So here we are.
And you enjoying being a dad, Luke?
Yeah, I do. I love
Good
it.
on you. It's funny when I before I met my wife, I was down in Melbourne, and it just sort of clicked on. I just started noticing parents with kids, and I thought, I remember the exact words. I thought, it just dawned on me. I said, that's kind of cool. I could do that.
Yeah.
I remember the words in my head, and I thought, but what if? And I thought, it's no big deal. So I just started noticing parents and mothers and stuff, and it's sort of funny how for me, that's how it happened. It wasn't some sort of, I was with someone, we were talking about kids. It just sort of switched on, And I have such fond memories. I was a stay-at-home dad, getting around with my daughter Olivia, with her in one of those ergo baby things, and it was just such a great way to be when I look back on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's very.
Now, when
awesome
this happens, Jeff's going to come over here.
Jeff's coming
and
over.
And I'm just going to let him talk to me. And then I'll let him to explain why. Jeffrey!
Great game.
Well done, Jeff.
Well played, sir.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, but my eldest is at that stage where he's talking more.
What's his name?
Davis.
And, hey, Jeff. Sorry.
No, it's just the cute things they say. And stuff like that. Well played, sir. Yeah, it is. It's not as cold over here.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, what?
No.
Wait.
You talk.
Why didn't you tap me on the shoulder because I died before 150?
Because I said you could round it up or round it down.
But I died again before 500.
Yeah, but you could round it up or round it down, I said. Do that, you can't get, you got to be fairly, but anyway. I've never had a kill screen, but
that one
come on.
was for Mr. Phil Day.
Yeah. You were going home, and you got to give it to me. My sight, there was a logic to it. So you got to set yourself some parameters. So you were playing for that 150. And you're playing for that 500, and it's not a bad idea, is it?
You
won't admit it, will you? You were going home. Had I not said anything, you'd be going home with 700 going, I could have done better.
Yeah.
And you're only going for 850. You didn't set yourself something. Didn't look at that 950.
That's actually the biggest running boards kill screen I've had. That's pretty huge. That was from 100k start only. Exactly 100k.
Everything up there says enough about you, but I think, come on, a bit of credit for me for the. It's all recorded. It's all recorded there for people to hear what I had to say.
Record.
It's all on record. You're saying, what are you talking crazy talk?
Were you grabbing prizes on the springs and stuff?
Not the bottom one.
So just grabbing the top one and weeking over.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive for
It's just
for running
consistent, and the
fast as well.
Some of the
efficiency.
dude that I like the cabs are all great. But the
Mm.
screen on that one is particularly wide. So for me on springs, that was the hardest springs I've ever done.
Yeah.
It
I've
was
heard
very
players
hard
say
to
that
judge,
before with
yeah.
the springs when it gets to that.
And I didn't die on springs. I died on others.
No, I was
crap.
watching.
Anyway,
So how are you going to feel going home tonight, Jeff?
probably pretty good.
Tired.
Who
Hey,
who
wait a
you going
sec-
to thank?
wait a
Who are you
second.
going to thank, Jeff?
Wait. What did Matt get?
900. Oh, 920.
920, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
920. I thought it
It
was
might
a bit
be on
less.
this one of these machines.
It is.
Yeah, there. Oh no,
Oh,
that's,
is that
yeah,
his?
there is it.
Yeah,
The
that
one he
must be
said
920.
Jeff, because that's not.
I
yours.
love that guy, but I've
Yeah.
never beaten him in my life, and only beat him because he went home sick.
Doesn't
Right,
matter.
right.
I haven't beat him
You
tomorrow
can,
though.
you can look when it comes down to it. There's all the ifs and buts and stuff. That's the score. You know.
I'm gonna have a
That's-
quick look and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me though.
No, cheers, Luke. Thanks for coming on, mate. Always a pleasure. Bloody champ. Looking forward to tomorrow, buddy. I'll see you before I
My
go
hand's
anyway.
very cold. Oh, yours is warm. Just hold on for a bit more. It was so, there was
Creepy
this-
dude. No, I'm joking.
No, the breeze. It's just the temperature just dropped like
Yeah.
a rock. It was incredibly.
So 15 minutes. We might sit here for 15 minutes and close up for the evening.
yeah,
hey?
I guess so.
So that's well done, Jeff. I'm glad you, because I'm not saying I'm not taking responsibility. I'm not taking credit for it, but I'm saying you were here ready to go home. I thought I said I'm not talking you into. I'm saying
kind of
look,
encouraged me to have
well,
a game.
I
but only because I wanted to get out of the whirlwind that was Phil
Yeah.
Days. I couldn't understand.
Bullshit. You can say that's you just backing out. You knew exactly what I was talking about. Every time I looked up when you were giving me, and I was just saying I'm not going to give too much in time, but I saw you looking up going, hey, I'm at 150.
Basically, you're talking about compartmentalising the game
Yeah.
and having smaller targets.
Yeah, smaller targets and
and
actually
then you
giving
make a decision on the time. that
giving
happens,
yourself a permission to leave. Like you're thinking, well, you died at about 145, and you think that's 150. You know, like I'm saying, had you died at 75, that's when you say that's it. I'm going home.
I'm gonna need to text my wife.
Yeah, do what you like, mate.
She's probably in bed though.
But
She's
yeah,
gonna
well
be
done.
asleep.
Well done.
Catherine. 940. What did I get?
94430. 0.
Yay. Finally.
Nice one. So that'll be good.
Yeah.
That makes for a good, like 5 kill screens. That's a good leaderboard.
Is that how many? I predicted 6 at the beginning of the day.
Oh, really? That's close. So the only one who fell short on that probably should have been there would,
Maybe
I
Neil.
guess, Neil or Alan.
Alan.
You know. Well, Alan's not really a kill screener
He
here,
hasn't-
but
yeah.
Neil has been kill screening, you know.
He has that, which is why I had him.
Look, I think the
pegged
top
for it.
part of this is really good, but it's unfortunate. The lower part's
Matt.
not as
Matt
solid.
didn't either, even though he got a huge score. He didn't.
Oh, that's
kill
true.
screen,
So that's
yeah.
probably the kill screen we're thinking
That's,
of. you know,
that's
yeah.
missing as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit academic at that point. It's 900,000 points.
I know,
or,
I know.
You know, 920,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
It doesn't matter, and it
Yeah.
means nothing till tomorrow, other than seeding.
Well,
Seeding, I guess.
I think, look, I see it each year, and everyone go, oh, look, if only it was true that people said it means nothing. If they walked in and said, I don't even think about it. Now, if you honestly are that person, then you're that person. But I think the only person who probably comes closest to that here in those top players is Alan. Because I think he's just blinkered when he comes in anyway.
Yeah.
But everyone else, they're aware of what each other's scores are.
Yeah.
You can say it as much as like and make an anxiety around, no, I'm not noticing that. It's better you go home knowing that you got a higher score, regardless of what reasons, than most of the people. You're second on the list,
Yeah.
you know,
Cool.
and that's a comforting idea.
It means
you
I
know.
get to pick the cabs, and I don't have to play Barra straight up or Matt.
Yeah, see that in itself, and that's the thing tomorrow. Like now you got people who could, in that middle group, someone could
And I don't
knock
have
someone
to,
out.
I don't even have to. I don't have to play Shane. I don't have to play
Mm.
Matt or Barra straight up.
Yeah, and that's been when and
But
those.
the thing is, the whole group, like, so if it's
It's unlucky in the first round that those top, like
Yeah.
bottom players go, but in the next one you could get an upset there because it's not as if these people were knocking out 900,000 points. Like
No.
Shane wasn't knocking out big scores until he got that big score, you know.
Yeah.
So
I think it's too like in the finals tomorrow. A lot of the confidence in any one match, and that's all you get, is the start. So if you die, like if you lose 2 lives to Crazy Wilds in the start, it is such a detriment to the rest of your game because you got to survive on 2 lives, which is a big job.
It's look, anyone who's gone home on a last game with a big score is going home, walking out with very little weight on their shoulders. So leaving for you now is better than leaving where you were before.
I don't know, like Matt and Barrow weigh pretty heavy. And so does Shane.
No.
So
What?
does Kibby.
No. What I'm saying is,
Yeah,
no.
for yourself,
No.
yeah.
Those individuals like
Yeah.
Barra's feeling good,
Yeah,
Kibby's feeling good, Shane's feeling good.
yeah.
Matt, for me, has a peculiar
Pat
approach
feels
to his.
great.
Yeah, but Matt has a peculiar attitude towards himself about like 900,000 points. But you think there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's crap for him.
Yeah, but that's not. He's not. See, Barra doesn't look at like when he plays normally. He just goes. I've seen him qualify years ago. 450, that's enough to keep me through. 600, that's enough.
Yeah.
But this year, he knows, like all of you do, psychologically putting a score above each other. Because you came on and said, oh yeah, that's the first time I got a higher one than Matt.
Yeah.
You all know of this, so let's pretend for a moment that, like, let's stop pretending that you aren't aware of it. Like, having these things are unsettling, you know.
Okay.
So, like, it's true, like,
Yeah.
because everyone talks about it now. It doesn't really mean anyone's going to win, but it's a confidence thing, you know. It's
Yeah.
just like that's where you're sitting, you know. So coming in, you know, it's not a sure bet or anything, but it's where you sat. So whereas people who, you know, didn't quite get what they wanted to, but I'd say
It took 12 hours to bloody do it, though.
that's not the way to think about it, though.
Yeah, no.
You know,
But
It's-
I actually I did a 776 game. I did a 619 game. I did multiple 500 games, and then the 900. Like, I'm exhausted. I'm absolutely freaking exhausted.
but you don't have to go home thinking about I could have done better.
Yeah, no.
That's it now. Sold. But yeah, like Patrick, see, he's like him for this, just riding the wave. You know, it's great. Like he's only been to 2 Kong offs, and on his second one he kill screened.
That's right.
And there's plenty of people here who had kill screens a long
It's a
time
good
ago.
story,
still haven't
actually,
kill
because
screened.
last time he was so close.
yeah,
and,
21, wasn't he?
I think he's the master of the most kill screens missed on like level 21.
But yeah, there's people here who are like, there's a lot. I mean, I imagine in the top, let's go through them. We've got Barra's gone home happy with his score.
Yeah.
Matt, he'll have whatever anxiety, whatever thoughts about that, that's fine.
But he's still
No,
so
we're not
damn
getting the order
good.
right. Barra's gone home happy with score. You're going home happy with score.
Yeah.
Matt, well, he's whatever, whether he's sick or whatever the case is, whatever. Underneath that is Shane.
Yep.
He's gone home happy with his score.
Think
Must be
Kibler?
Kibby must be there somewhere. Kibby's gone home.
Kibler.
Happy with his score. Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
the
Kib-
Kibler.
Yeah. Kibby's gone home with his score. Neil Kant's gone happy with his score.
Yeah.
He'd think, I'd rather have a kill screen, but he's not,
No,
not really
he was
disappointed
happy
about.
with Dennis is happy.
Well, we'll probably.
look.
We skipped Patrick. I think he should be up
Sure.
there higher than that. Patrick
Should
got a
we-
high score.
Hey, who knows it? Boner. Is Boner? Do you know how to put the rankings?
I know how to do it, but
Oh.
I don't know if it's going to be done.
No, you do. On that little switchy thing, there's a thing that says rankings, I think. If
it's,
not,
it's the button on the top left. Top left, press it. But it wasn't. It was working, and something happened to it.
It takes me 2 seconds. I know exactly where it is.
Oh, okay.
So good, Bo.
Oh, there it is. It's up now. That's it. Need to update Alan's score too. Hello, Jeff's phone. Hey, it's still back. How are you?
Tell her I'm on the
commentary bench
to the end.
Yeah, just fix it up now. Sorry to answer your phone. I just thought I should. So what happened? Are you fixing it or?
I couldn't. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, you erased it somehow. Oh. Sorry, not talking. There's not a lot to talk about now. I'm waiting to get this score fixed up. They've got to fix up a couple of scores there. Alan Stall's score's not right. Hey, Neil. Alan's score needs to go in too. Alan Stall's score's wrong. Alan Stahl. What about him? His score's not updated. If that's what you're doing.
Someone needs to refresh it.
Yeah. Oh, Pelly's on. 5:14, he'd be happy with that. He's had a dreadful day. On his, it's good they got Pelly's up. He's had a dreadful day, and this is good. 5:15, he'll be happy with that after such a. He's got 4 minutes to go.
Say hi to my hi, Lexi.
Hey, Lexi.
Yeah, so there is 4 minutes to go. And now I don't know because I started my game knowing I had an hour and a half to get it done. And I got it done 15 minutes before. So I don't know if everybody else is aware of the.
Yeah, I think they are. But look, I think for Pelly, he won't mind if he has to end early because then he didn't bomb out. He just had to stop. He can keep playing, but it's not going to count.
Yeah.
So in 4 minutes, what's your prediction for fun? 4 minutes.
Oh,
what's he going to get?
In 4 minutes? 4 minutes is like 2 screens. Level. I don't know what level 14 is. So let's go 5:30.
3 minutes to go.
5:36.
Right, 5:36. Won't worry about the hundreds. 5:36.
Geez, that'll be it. Oh, no, he's still got to get his bonus too. Maybe more than that.
Oh, quick.
No, I'll stick to it. Fuck it.
Right. I've got no idea. Did they fix the scores up? Where are you? Oh, yeah, you're up the top there. Did they fix up Allen's? Oh, yeah, it's good. 6:20. So let's have a look. So his will go up, and that means Sean's going to get pushed out. Is Sean still here? Is he playing, or has he gone home? Is Sean up there playing, or...?
Sure, no, Sean's still in if that's updated. Oh, yeah,
No,
because Pelly's going in.
So Sean's pushed out.
Oh, Pelly's just pushed out Sean.
Sean's brother's wedding has ruined Sean's chance to play in the Congo. It's true.
Is it on tomorrow?
No, it was today. It was a surprise wedding. It was meant to be engagement party, but it was actually they did it all in one engagement party, but it was a wedding, but no one knew, you know.
Yeah.
Or most people didn't know. I said, "What are you talking?" And anyway, I was just teasing about it being funny, but of course he had to go. He could not go.
So
5:36.
But where's it gonna put him? 5:30. So it'll put him just above Jack Philippi in 15th.
Unless he gets a bit more than you're saying, he could be just
53.
above.
He won't get 53 in the time.
He might get above Aaron. No, you reckon he's not going to get?
He's not going to get to what's Aaron 49.
Yeah.
I can't read from that distance.
Well, he's got to if he wants to get.
Can you read that?
Yeah. Aaron Reynolds 5:48. So he's basically 5:49 if you round up the 100-point season.
Oh yeah.
So
one more
he's
board.
got 2 more minutes.
The next one is the rivet board, and it'll get about $8,000 from the rivet board. And he's still going to get the bonus. You're right. He might do it, Phil. So here we go. That's 42.
Pelly
plus
can play.
8. That's 50. That'd be 550. That'd be a nice round number, Pelly. 550 plus.
When Neil was predicting, I was saying the lowest score would be 500, but that wasn't the case. But I think when you look at it, like Sean wasn't here to play very hard. Like, you know, Danny didn't have his. Well, it doesn't matter how you look it up, but Danny can do much better. And I don't know what Jack's personal best is, Jack Philippi.
He told me. God, I asked him. It's higher than that, I think.
Yeah, I think
but
it's higher
but
than
it's
that.
not 500.
It's not a kill screen.
No, it's not 500 yet.
Yeah.
So that's near, like it's high fours, I think. Okay, so 1 minute. And, oh, geez, look at that. Is he going to go up one more? What is it, 48? 48,900. If he finishes the board...
If he can. He's got 1 minute left.
Finish the board, Pelly.
He's not getting any points like this.
This is not good, though. This is...
Might as well get
oh,
the
you
purse.
get that. Oh, he's just going to be...
Well, it's 11.
11.
That's it.
Okay.
So that's the end, guys. It's
546.
That's over.
Did it.
So
That's all,
546.
folks.
Yeah.
How would Alan sign out, mate?
Yeah, there you go. 546, 200.
That's it from me. Thanks. But
All right, we'll just sign off quickly.
So what's happening tomorrow, sir?
So tomorrow, there's Neil Cairns and myself will come in and do a pre-show. And
Okay.
we're going to go through.
What time is that?
9 o'clock.
So 9 o'clock Australian.
9 o'clock, yep.
Yeah.
And 9 o'clock Australian time. I'm not sure. I think they got it up on there somewhere saying
Okay.
what time it is in the US. And then we'll go through the rules, just the rules for the finals. And then we're going to look at we're going to pull up a few profiles of some players we thought we might look at. Yeah. Not all of them, just ones we
No.
thought need a closer look. And then we're going to go through previous winners, and that includes the whole, like also Estelle and Billy, just look at some scores and stuff like that, of Neil's stats. And then we're just into it,
Yeah.
That's the close of games for those two players.
That's the what?
That's the game for those two players.
Yeah.
So they're going to continue.
Oh, they are going to
They're
continue.
going to continue, but this is their final score.
Yeah.
Oh, that is their
Not
final
going
score.
on to-
Yeah.
that's their
Oh, okay. So what are
Okay.
the final scores?
So 546 is what we thought was there.
Oh,
and
Ruland's got 5.
Ruland's playing right now, and he's got 558.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's going to
That's
knock.
fine.
Oh,
That's
so
knocked out.
Ruland's
Jack's out.
Jack's out. Jack's been knocked out.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Oh.
He sort of tapped me on the shoulder and said, "No, I'm done. I'd rather wash clothes."
Wash clothes, Jack. Yeah. Jack comes
Sorry.
up for the fun. He just likes coming up.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah,
me.
Yeah.
But except he can play Donkey Kong.
Yeah, he
so
can.
after that, we're going to look at the field, just look at the field and some
Yeah.
bios, and that's pretty much it. So anyway,
Yeah.
so just before I finish up here, I was just looking up. I just have
Microphone.
one thing here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, just one thing is, I mean, you can do what to expect. What do you think? Like, it's hard for you to say because you're in it, but because you don't want to. It's hard. Look, I'll give you what my idea
Yeah.
of what to expect is. I think that I think tomorrow will be the first time we have a Kong off, and this isn't meant to sound negative at all, but I think it's going to be quite tense, and like. It's going to be. It'll feel more like a grudge match, even though there's no grudge match. There's going to be a bit of that feeling in the air.
Yeah.
You've got, because normally you come into the Kong off in previous ones where there's a bit of a different expectation, but there's clearly some players who all can equally win, and I think it's a sense of, like any leaderboard, isn't always a true reflection of someone's actual ability.
Not at all.
And that's what I'm saying, like yourself, Barra, Matt,
Alan,
Shane,
Yep.
Alan,
Neil.
yeah, there's lots of it. But I'm thinking there's certain, like if Neil progresses in a way that, there's players think, oh wow, I'm doing much like, but I think there's sort of a, see, like I've been saying since Friday that my dark horse pick was Patrick in the middle range, and he's got a, where's he sitting there? Like a Patrick 840. He's number 6 in there.
Yeah.
Now number 6 doesn't look as good as it once did because look at the players above, but it's number 6.
Yeah.
So now what I'm saying is Andrew didn't just come in and drop in and get 1,026,000, but Matt did. Well, no, he might have had a game before. I can't remember.
That
now.
was his
That was
first
his first
coin.
game, yeah.
So he wanted to do first coin.
Yeah, 1.1.
Kill stream,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's asking for a lot.
Yeah,
so
it
you've
is.
set yourself up for something massive. So, but you look at that. Let's just look at the top 6, right? And they're all kill screens except for Matt's, which was a 920,000 point score. And you look at the the practice put in of those players. Like, you probably played more games than most in that group. Shane had a very slow start, but as always, got a kill screen in the end.
Oh, today you mean? Yes.
Yeah.
I played way more games. I struggled a lot.
Barra, he had a comfortable growth. Let's go for that. Andrew came in, had a comfortable, steady growth, you know, and then got that. Jeff, you had a very
bad, slow.
Slow game. Shane had a slow game. Oh, Matt came in, bang, did that, but wasn't happy with it.
Yeah.
And so Shane came in, had a slow growth, got there. Kibby, he's kind of just did a step up. Just went, whoop.
Actually, Shane did too, because he was quite low.
Yeah, but he had more games than Kibby.
Yeah,
Kibby was like, "Are you going to play against?" I don't really want to. Then he went kill screen.
Yeah.
And Patrick,
He was too. He didn't. He didn't. It wasn't. It was a comfortable, but he had a lot of, like, before lunch. He was like, "Oh, I haven't got over 100."
No, but talking to him, his mood was very comfortable.
yes,
he
good,
wasn't
yeah.
like, "I don't want to play."
Yeah.
Then yours was, you were going to go home with 17, which would have been fine. But you know where you're sitting now is much more comfortable. So just look at the top 6. I think people are going to come and look at that, and go, "Hey, anyone in the top 6 thinks I could be in the top 3." That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like, I just think like there's, like, I'm not saying just because of the level 3 and previous winners. The game of performances today, like, you can look at the final score, but you've got to look at other things. So, well, how do you just feel on the day now? Like, where did you leave here going in tomorrow with a big rest, coming in feeling bright and cheery, feeling confident, calm, you know, just...
I don't know. It's nearly midnight. You know?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. But that's why we're leaving. But,
Yeah.
but that's you got plenty of sleep between now and then if you just go home and go to bed.
Yeah.
But are you going to have a good sleep? You're going to go home and have a good sleep.
Hopefully.
Barra would be already punching the Zeds out right now, you know, because they're going home, they're sleep. You easily can get in 8 hours sleep between now and then, but good solid sleep, you know.
Hopefully.
Well, what are you going to wake up thinking? Oh, I've only had to put a kill screen. Well, you did. You've done, and that you said your personal best kill screen or something like that.
Yeah, that is definitely my personal best kill stream.
Well, so there you go.
Or wherever it is. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a wrap up for us, I think.
I mean,
so
for personal best board running kill screen.
Yeah. So that's it for the day, and it's been a weird day for me. Like, it's been a pretty, like, the scoreboard doesn't demonstrate the flatness of it was just a very different day from previous ones. It was sort of
flat at the beginning.
Yeah, it was a
Very flat in the beginning.
Yeah, it was sort of like it's like one of those drives you do on the country and go, did we go through that town? Oh, that's right, we did. Oh, that's right, we did have a kill screen. You went, oh, yeah, and then there was this...
Dude, just think
100
about that. Like,
kilometres. There wasn't
there was
kill
only
screen.
one kill screen last
Yeah,
Kong
last-
off,
yeah,
and
yeah.
there's 5 this
Yeah,
one.
and effectively, at 5 and a 900,000 point score,
Yeah.
920. And then you look beneath that, there's still a whole bunch of great scores. And look at Neil Cairns, 714, Sean's, like Sean Tagg, that's great, 638, Dennis, 632. He was playing really good, Dennis. I was watching that game.
He's
Alan Stall
approaching
had a
kill screen
really,
territory
really
at home.
tumbly game, 620.
Yeah.
Luke only had a couple of games.
Yeah,
You know,
his
so-
family's sick.
Yeah, but he came in late now.
Very late,
That's a
yeah.
late game.
Yeah.
You know, he's someone
He's good.
tomorrow.
He's a 900.
Yeah, no, but he's someone to watch
fourth
tomorrow.
player, yeah.
Now that's where he's sitting. That's an upset, isn't it? In the draw.
If you've gone home and Luke's come in and knocked you out, I'm sorry, Jack.
No, but what I'm saying
yeah.
tomorrow, who's he playing? Luke at 6.
Oh God, don't make me do
No,
this.
rough. Where's he roughly sitting?
Let's go down the thing. Luke is gonna play against like Neil or something, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6. He's gonna play against Patrick.
There you go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you've already got something that could be a quick upset.
Yeah,
there, you know?
it could.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Do you know what I mean? There's that sort of feeling. So tomorrow's going to be a lot of jostling, and as long as these players, like Luke's going to come in feeling perfectly calm because Luke's chill.
Yeah.
Patrick's going to feel good, you know, and I think that means if we can get people coming in comfortable, like we as a group, we're going to see some really good gaming. And that's what I'm hoping for.
Cool.
That's why I really wanted you. That's why I was really wanting you to
13.
come in comfortable so I could see you really
There's
top gaming.
14 out of the 16 people at kill screeners.
Yeah, I know.
14 out of
Yeah,
16.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty solid.
It's gonna get worse every year. Like
Yeah. And they're not even matched up properly. Like
Yeah,
Pelly's
I
a kill
know, I
screener,
know.
Danny's a kill screener.
Yeah.
But see, Danny's going to be playing who? Barrow or someone,
he's gonna be playing Barra straight
Yeah.
up.
you know?
It's a harsh. He had Tekier last year. He got Barra this year.
But the
Poor
thing
mate.
about Danny, though, he's got, he's talking about wanting to do a split screen Pac-Man. He's happy. He said, I've got my kill screen, I'm chill. His number one's Tasmanian and only Donkey Kong. You know? So, yeah, I reckon tomorrow, potentially, I think for me it has to be the best finals yet. It has to. I just can't. There's enough tension there. Not any disappointment but it's not a grudge match. There's not a big grudge.
No.
But I think there's points to prove here.
It's going to be a long day. There's going to be some long games.
I think there is going to be some long games because people are going in. I just hope that if everyone can just keep their calm.
Yeah.
See, like, look at Danny. He's got nothing to lose, so hopefully just be relaxed. You know, but hopefully makes Barra chase. You know, like just like that's it. Get into.
Barra's
something
been
solid.
upset before.
Oh, it happens. It happens. Like I just want to. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
right.
thanks for those who are still in here listening. And I know, and just on that, because the chats can't. We removed the chat because I think it's better. We got things to talk about. We had Tanya on here talking about pinball. There's a lot of events going on,
Yeah.
We wanted to talk about the juniors. We want to stay on topic of things. Getting in the chat, there's lots of questions, but a lot of you guys can answer each other. Like it's important to actually, there's lots of things to cover and talk about. And sometimes it's fun and silly, but the chat's just something that I find when players come on, for me, when I've been here year after year, it becomes what I see as a bit of, I've said it before, dead air, just people talking to them back from the chat. There's other things, of the 16 players, rather than talking about your score to someone else, what about the other 15 around you tomorrow?
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we wanted it to be more of a broadcast, and I think, it has been the stats, the graphics this year, that kind of thing. We do need to, we've got to, it'll get better every year.
Oh, look, this is how much better is this than last year,
Yeah.
And this is because of largely to do with wiring and stuff. There's certain things that have been hard to set up, but because the weird thing, the amount of feed that comes in. We were going to move the keyboard, that little things that we can change channels over here, but there's so much power going here. There's not enough power to run that or the USB.
Wow,
It's just so much. Look at this stuff.
Yeah.
Mics, headphones, God knows what else.
Okay, well.
All right, mate. Let's get you home and rested.
Yeah.
So I'll come back home and give you a little bath, get you in the bed, tuck you in,
Yep. And
give you an aspirin.
That's it from
Kiss
me.
on the cheek.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. No, thanks heaps. Thanks. Been fantastic evening and fantastic day. And that's night from us. And I'll get them to switch it off and see you all again 9 a.m. Queensland. Thanks for coming. Cheers.
How do I do that, Phil? How do I do that, mate? I was talking to my wife.